Top of the morning. Back at it again with another one. And today we're watching the nasdaq. It's 10 o'clock, silver bullet hour. And we have just pierced some external range liquidity. We had an upthrust, some bullish movement going into the open. Tapped that external range, as you can see there, the top side, the external range. Dipped down, went up, tapped into it again, and then dipped down again. The second time we dipped, we opened up a fair value gap. I'm just gonna delineate that as bearish. Okay, we have a 15-minute target, as you can see on the middle chart over there. There's a fair value gap lining up with an order block. I think that's what we'll potentially draw down into today. And yeah, just gonna take low hanging fruit, nothing crazy. It's CPI tomorrow, so it's in our best interest not to risk the account too much on a no news impact driver day. And yeah, you know the vibes. Just a bit of wind outside. Apologies for that. Hopefully you can hear what we are saying in today's video. Nothing really much is going to be happening. Just really going to be tape reading. Something I should have been doing since Monday, but my overly eager self hasn't been doing what I've supposed to be been doing. But it's all good. It's very good to note my shortcomings now as opposed to when I'm like, deep within. And it also helps that I took a withdrawal. It's trading this account emotionless free now. That doesn't mean you should throw all sense out the window, but that's just where we are with it now. So yeah, like I said, we just pierced some external range liquidity. Currently our stop loss is there. Let me just make that red. Don't expect price to trade above this order block there. I expect us to just continue selling off. Well, that's what I'd like to see. Let me rather say that. Obviously price is going to do whatever price is going to do. I have little to no control over that, so just put the sell stop thing. Oh, SMT, man. What a block. Make that a bit bolder. And then, yeah. We'll see what happens. Just for make my charts less busy, I'm gonna let this just appear on certain time frames. Just give me a sec, let me go close this window. Yeah, fresh off the heels from some crazy rookie mistakes that I'm just gonna speak on. Maybe these will help out someone else, but yeah. First and foremost, if you can avoid Mondays, especially Mondays following the day after an expansion, a crazy expansion like we had during NFP. It's just a good rule of thumb, man. Just don't trade the Monday. No, especially the one following NFP. Just rather leave it alone, you know. Expect tight range the Tuesday and the Monday, as I knew going into the week what was likely to happen. I should have just left it, but nope. No, sir. Clearly trying to give myself chest pains. But some pains, man, you just have to experience it to understand why. It's just irritating when you have to constantly experience what you experience over and over and over and over again, which is currently where we are now. Great, you know. But yeah, I can't be surprised. This is precisely what happens when you break your rules. Rules are there to prevent money from leaving your account, and I have broken, if not all, most of my rules since yesterday and today. Why? Because I had a more profitable than usual NFP, so my head's just been all over the place. Psychology really hasn't been best, but yeah, man, it's just interesting, very interesting. So I am personally going to put in the work and do the necessary adjustments that I need to do on my side, you know. We still have capital for NFP, for CPI tomorrow. Oh, but I'd be lying if I said I'm happy with how I've been managing or holding myself these past 2 days. It's been a terrible 2 days, if I'm being honest. But, self accountability is the first step. And yeah, I'm just putting it out there publicly so that I hold myself accountable, and hopefully those who give a fuck, I guess, will reach out, and we just keep each other accountable as a community, I'd really, really like that, and I'd really look forward to that, So yeah, we're just watching Silver Bullet now. It's 17 minutes past 10. We're currently in Q3 of the daily cycle. So Q3 of the daily cycle and Q3 of the session that we're currently in, which is the New York session. This time window, Q3 of New York session on a Wednesday tomorrow, that's when I will be looking to potentially catch a fire trade. Type of trade that, will fix the account. One that'll fix the account. We'll see what happens. Today, though, I won't lie. I would really like us to tap into that M15 fair value gap. I'm looking to just recoup some losses and then close my charts for the day. I really wouldn't mind if we made our way down to the external range liquidity. So, is it that? No. Oh yeah, it is. If we just make our way to that, that's this pool of liquidity there. Currently targeting the fair value gap, and then I look to write it down all the way to there. And if price allows today, I would really like us to go back down there. That would just be wonderful for the day. I highly doubt it though, as I think the algorithm is inducing liquidity and creating a range that it can attack tomorrow. Yeah. But like I said, we'll see what happens. Price is gonna do what it's gonna do regardless. But as long as we break away, as long as we stay underneath that order block, proceed down, then I will be very happy. Target for today is that fair value gap that's inside that order block. Overall, I'm looking to take a buy here tomorrow, if not today. This is, even if it goes here today, that would also be a wonderful, I won't lie. But yeah, I'm just very disappointed with how I've been carrying myself. Last week I was very meticulous, very careful, very cautious. This week I've been impulsive and reckless, and it's only Tuesday. Thank God I didn't blow my account, But yeah. Yeah. It's just all about longevity, man. Gotta think long term when it comes to this game. Just take long term, take your small profits, small trade here, small trade there, and then just let it stack up and accumulate. But definitely one thing that I find extremely valuable to me now is that economic calendar. And I think it's best, like, I just stay out of the market when there's no red folder news events, particularly with nasdaq. You know, particularly with nasdaq, I should just focus on the red folder news event driver days. Look to take advantage of whatever signatures price leaves in price. I mean, whatever signatures the algorithm leaves in price action after that manipulation of the news dropping. If I can just take advantage of those types of setups and positions and such, I think that'll really do me a lot of good. Let me just look at the ES 5-minute chart. Is this it? Okay. Is this that? ES looks pretty weak. We've tapped into the target on ES, that 15-minute for value gap, so we might see buys. Might see some buys. See that range with the liquidity there. We also kind of just pierced through with today's action on the ES. The Dow. Here's the Dow. We didn't make the higher high on the Dow, the SMT. So part of me is hoping that is the top. Like, this here's the top, that we don't revisit this. We just continue to go to the downside. Let me pull out that ES. I mean the Dow on the 5-minute. So as you can see, is it here? Yes, sir. Yeah, Dow, here you are. Let me just zoom out so you can see this. So you can see that that's what we're talking about. This time in that instant it sloped up, then it sloped down, it reversed. Today, it's this, my bad. Sloping down, sloping up. I'm looking for that SMT, right? SMT over there. Mark this out. Okay. The SMT with the US 30. US 30. Man, I would love to see sales today. No cap. No cap. As long as price stays below that midpoint line of the rectangle, then I feel very comfortable. I feel extremely comfortable. Still watching. Never forget your basics, man. You know? Just never forget your basics. Master the basics. So you can see there, sloping down on the Dow, and we're sloping up on the nasdaq. So I'm looking for that to hold, and just allow price to make its way to the downside. A nice sell-off would be nice today. My current target is that fair value gap on the M15 that I'm looking for us to pierce into. Nice. Just trying to get out of a losing position. you know so waiting for my phone to load up so I can close this trade right now. Don't want no problems. The trade is still loading. Anytime, MetaTrader. Anytime I'm hitting top TP, I'd like to close. Okay. Dropping. Dropping a nice little bit. Yep, exited the position. Nice. Still going down. It can continue going down. I've hit my target for the day. Nice one. I've learned a lot today, man. That was 6, 7, 8. Yeah, nah. My account is essentially back to where it was before I made the mess that I made today. I see we're still going down. Interesting. It's kind of cool. You can see there. How many points from that is it? Let me just measure. Okay, 80 something points. Not bad. Yeah, I took my profits, bro. I'm out this one. Could have held for longer. Like I said, we hit the the external range there. There's a pool of liquidity there as well. But yeah, man, like I had blundered quite a bit today in terms of trade management on my account, so I'm not gonna be doing anything crazy. Just gonna watch. Not bad. Let's see how much further it'll go. Let's just hit the external range. I mean the buy side liquidity. I mean the sell side, sorry. So we went from the one end of the range to the other end of the range. We saw that SMT towards the top. We're anticipating total sweep the whole time, but I think we probably just entered a tad bit too early. Or moving forward, I should just go back to the basics and stick to that 10 o'clock entry window. If I can just be patient and stick to that, then that'll do me so much well. I had that conservative target today. I still hit my TP, so I'm not complaining. It was that 15-minute fair value gap from the entry. It was about for 50 points. It went a bit lower to like 120 something. Not bad. But yeah, man, that SMT came in very nice, powerful. And that's just where we are with it. We took out there's a consolidation currently going on. We took out the top, the buy side. We triggered in breakout artists, triggered the stop losses of people who are going short, sold off, and then yeah, I anticipate price to keep on maintaining this range. Maybe tomorrow when we get our news, we'll work our way towards that 4-hour. This 4-hour fair value gap that's resting above that 1-hour order block. It's gonna be a very powerful buy, very, very, very powerful buy. Yeah. Part of me wishes I just let the position play out. Other part of me is happy that I got out without fucking up my account. So yeah. Okay, lower low on the nasdaq, lower low on the ES, lower low on the Dow Jones. We are more than likely going to proceed to the downside. More than likely to proceed to the downside. Yeah, I had that SMT with the Dow. Nasdaq printed a higher high. Oh, that's 15, right? Yeah. Let me go to the 15 on the Nasdaq so you can see what I'm talking about. Oh, that thing is only on the 5. Interesting. Let me see, 5 minute. There we are. 5 minute. 5 minute. Yes, man. So as you can see, we had that the two levels there, that peak over here, that peak over there. The Dow printed a lower low. The Nasdaq printed a higher low. Why am I saying low? What am I saying? The Dow printed a lower high. The Nasdaq printed a higher high. Right? That was the first thing. And I saw we taking out buy side liquidity. I anticipated turtle soup. Initially I was positioned short, but I entered super duper early. So that opening range chop deterred me or scared me out of the position. I should have rather just waited for that 10 o'clock window. Wait for the 30 for that opening range to sort itself out, then I can hop in, which is what I should have done. But here we are. Down, up, down, balanced price range, fair value gap within the balanced price range. It's a no-brainer, man. After we took out buy side, and then we have SMT divergence showing us that we are about to likely reverse, and then we just sold. First target was there. Like, I've been taking some heat today, so I just wanted to get out of the position as soon as possible. But in retrospect, I should have held on a bit longer. Could have taken that out, or the sell side of that range over there. Let's see the points. That's about 160 points. Not bad. And she was framed on that order block over there. Just move your ass accordingly. Order block over there. Right. Order block, fair value gap, price consolidated by the order block, and then we had that nice expansion to the downside. Just beautiful. Just beautiful. But yeah, I'm gonna call it a day. Thank God for the skill.